Here are my Super League predictions 1 to 14 for the 2026 season. Up first, top of the table, I'm actually going with Wigan Warriors, the probably one of the best teams in the last few years. Although Hull KR have just beat them in the grand final, I think they'll probably come back stronger. They just seem so professional. They're probably going to get some good signings in, have a really good camp, and I think there'll be another good year for them. Number 2, I am going to go with KR. I can't see them doing as good as they did this season, but they're still really, really solid. Even if they didn't change much about the squad, obviously having just won a grand final, they're going to contend really, really well. 3, Leeds Rhinos. A bit of a controversial one because as of yet they've not made a whole heap of signings, but I think the form of Jake Connor and Lockie Miller and even James McDonnell as back row, I think once they build on that with a couple more signings this year, I think they'll be really, really scary. 4, I'm actually going Lee Leopards. I think Lee Leopards always just seem to fly under the radar a little bit. They've got some absolutely quality players, and I just think it's just in some of those big games, they just kind of disappeared a little bit. Whereas if they'd kept the consistency they had all year, they would be great. I know there's been rumours of a couple of props potentially leaving and Trout going, but they've had a few good signings, so I think they'll go strong. 5, call me crazy, but I'm going Warrington Wolves. It is always their year, but I think Wire, they do have a really good squad, and I think they've finally probably sorted out a few issues. It's looking like Dufty's leaving, and perhaps new pastures for Warrington. I think they will go strong. They've got the salary cap, they've got the coaching. I think Burgess will get them good. 6, I'm going Wakefield Trinity. I think they'll kind of replicate the same form they had as this season. They've just kind of amazing what they've done, been able to come from the Championship, take that kind of winning form straight into Super League and just like really do really good. So I think Trinity will surprise a few. 7, I'm going St. Helens. I think they'll improve once they figure out their spine combinations and they get a few more signings, but realistically, I just can't really see them gelling, and I think obviously with the new coach, they'll take some time, maybe a couple of seasons before they get back to their, top class ways. Drop me a follow for part 2 and let me know what you would change so far.